Never meet your heroes. That is the moral of this story. I was booked to perform at the Arsenal players' Christmas party a few years ago. I was so excited. The chance to perform stand-up in front of my heroes. You'd be an idiot not to take that gig. Or so I thought. I arrive at the venue, the organizer meets me outside, shows me down into the venue. I walk in, I'm like, so where's the stage? Because I normally like to do a little sound check before I perform, and I can't seem to see a stage anywhere here. And the organizer goes, oh yeah, there isn't actually a stage here. It's not so much like a gig setup that you're going to be performing at, because this is their Christmas party. I thought you could do your comedy, while sort of, floating around a bit more. I was like, right. Alarm bells. I was like, what exactly are they doing at their party? And the organizer went, bowling. This is a bowling alley. If we just walk through here, and lo and behold, we walked through there, and we walked into a bowling alley. And I was like, right, so how does my comedy fit into that? I'm going to bowl with the players, am I? And just sort of, hang out with them and make them laugh as mates? The organizer was like, no, well, I thought actually we could give you a microphone and you could just stand at the side and sort of do a funny commentary of them bowling. How does that sound? Not ideal. Not ideal at all. I was performing in the O2 last week, and now you want me to do jokes at the side of a bowling alley. That's what I thought in my head. Unfortunately, that came out as, yes, of course, I'd be honoured. So I'm stood there at the side of a bowling alley. All the Arsenal players begin to show up. I don't think any of them had a clue who I was, okay? So they start bowling, and to them, it just appears that there's some guy that works for the bowling alley that's getting a little carried away with proceedings. I'm stood there at the side talking into a microphone, trying to make jokes about their bowling. Like, Giroud gets a strike. I'm like, oh, that's the first time he's ever hit the target. Listening on. I mean, they're hating it. They're absolutely hating it. And as the night draws on, it's getting worse and worse. At one point, Miguel Arteta, the club captain, comes up to me, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's gonna request a routine. Maybe he's that's why I've been booked, because Miguel Arteta is a big fan of my stand-up, and he's gonna come up and be like, oh, come on, Jack, do the Nandos bit. He came up to me and he asked me when the chicken wings were coming out. He thought that I would just work at the venue. And again, at that point, I should have said, you know what, Miguel, I'm a professional comedian. I've been booked here to do a gig, and this is a fucking joke. I'm not the chicken. I'm not the chicken wing guy. I'm not the bowling guy. I'm a professional comedian, okay? I'm to be respected. But again, I didn't say that. I went and checked on the kitchen, came back, I was like, yeah, they're gonna be out in 15 minutes. Do you want blue cheese or ranch sauce? If only that were the worst moment of the night, because bowling wasn't the only activity that the Arsenal players had booked that evening. After the bowling ended, we moved through to the karaoke room. Should have just gone home. At that point, I should have just gone home, but I was ushered through by Miguel Arteta, club captain. I was stood next to the karaoke machine, and I was told that he would tell me the songs that the players want, and I would punch them in to the karaoke machine. I was like, what has happened here? I am a 3-time British Comedy Award winner, and I am now Miguel Arteta's karaoke bitch. Oi, Arteta Sanchez wants Despacito. Put it on, karaoke bitch. Yeah, okay, Miguel. I'll just pop that in, and then I need to get round to the cloakroom so that I'm ready at the end of the night to give you your coats. Actually, do you need a lift home? I could maybe Uber you as well, if you'd like that. Arsehole.